Hello, hello. Hey, hi, hello. We are live. I'm gonna give it a moment for folks to pop in. Hi. Give me just a second. I will be right back. If you need to grab a beverage, I have pineapple juice here, some tea, your materials. Do that. I will be right back. Okay. Alrighty. Yes, girl, get your tea. Um, it's been pretty warm here. Um, Normally this area is pretty temperate. Throughout the year it usually doesn't get much hotter than like 75, 78 degrees. But this past 2 weeks we have hit 90 degrees and it's not even the middle of the summer yet. So I might on days when it's a little bit warmer, I'll have coffee. But doing hot teas right now is just not it's not the move for me. I was thinking about it today. I was like, I should probably just get a pitcher and just do iced tea. I haven't had just like really good southern iced tea in a really long time. Black tea with lemon and lots of sugar. I haven't had it in so long. And so, yeah. Um, I'll say that for me, I don't know what you guys are working on, but I'm on week 12. This is the last week of The Artist's Way. And I also started another book club where we're reading Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown. And then I don't know. I just realized this. I'm in two different book clubs now. There's another club that I'm a part of. It's more of like I don't know. It's giving the vibes of a sisterhood, but I'm still really new. But they're reading Women Who Run with the Wolves. And because I've had that book for years, I've had Women Who Run with the Wolves for years, and I haven't read it. I haven't finished it. Um, And so I'm going to read that book with this group of women. And it's like a bunch of Black women. And I'm just, my heart. Because I'm in an area of the country where there are just not a lot of Black people. And so being a part of that community feels really good too. Lauren says, wow, that's wild. Yes, I've been keeping a picture in the fridge. So refreshing. Yeah, a reminder of home. Thank you. Yeah, The Artist's Way is another book that I've had for years. And, because it's a workbook, it's not just like a book you read. There's exercises, there's prompts, there's things like that. I just wanted to do it with some other people. Now they've already finished, and I am, a few weeks behind, but I'm finishing it, and I feel very, very accomplished. There's a running joke amongst artists that A major part of being an artist and doing the artist's way is not finishing, not finishing the artist's way. And I feel very good that I'm one of the few folks that actually makes it all the way through. So enough rambling from me. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 25 minutes on, 5-minute break, 25 minutes on. Cute little Pomodoro method. Go ahead and set this for 25 minutes. And let's go. All right. We are now at 5 minutes break. Go ahead and set that on the clock. Lauren, if you're still here, what are you working on, friend? There might be a little bit of a delay. Oh, adding to my photo album finally. Loving this time. Oh, that's so cool. I have one photo album that I brought with me from home, and it's in my closet. It's funny that you mentioned that because at the book club earlier this week, we talked about the things that we tend to save, the things that we kind of hold on to, and what does that reveal about what we value. And someone in the group said that they keep photos, thousands of photos in their Google Drive, their Google Photos, and then also photo albums, physical albums. I feel like that's a lost art, like physical albums and what did they used to do? Scrapbooks, things like that. I feel like those are lost arts now that so much that we have is digital. Um, but yeah, I love that. There's something really sweet about a photo album and about a scrapbook. I remember when I was a kid, I used to look through one of my mom's scrapbooks, and she had made one for her sorority. She was a sorority girl. She was in Delta Sigma Theta. And I remember flipping through that book all the time because I could tell she had spent so much time and energy. And she was an artist and a writer. And it was just really cool to see. It was a really beautiful view of her life when she was in college in the 70s and 80s. And I loved looking at the style back then too, like the big fros and the bell bottoms and stuff. Yeah, I think that's something I'd like to get into again. Um, Reading through this, let's see. Yeah, yeah. In some ways, it has, right? Like that kind of style, but I don't know. I honestly think that as AI starts to take off, is continuing to be forced down our throats, especially like the creative the creative aspects of AI and how shitty it is. I think more and more people are going to start getting back into analog hobbies, drawing by hand, painting by hand, creating by hand. It's, I don't know why well, I do know why these companies are continuing to push it, but I think that most people are pushing back. And I'm really interested to see what kind of like artistic renaissance comes from this time. Yeah. Um, we got about 2 minutes. This last chapter is so dope. There's this thing that Julia talks about, and I've never heard it before. I've never heard of this term before, but I've heard the concept. It's called escape velocity. When you decide to make the change, when you decide to do something different with your life, like maybe you've done a few little things here and there, but that moment from like, okay, I've thought about this long enough, I'm going to take the leap, I'm going to do the thing, and how when you decide to make that choice, then comes the test. And she describes it. She says, like, think of it. You're all set to go to the coast on an important business trip, and your husband suddenly needs you, like capital N, for no reason. You're all set to leave the bad job, and the boss from hell suddenly gives you your first raise in 5 years. Don't be fooled. That's the test. And I'm like, ooh, it's so good. So you've like the test that comes up, and then um, she talks about how important it is to make sure that when you have the new thing you want to do, that you don't share it with your wet blankets, right? The people that will give you 5 and 6 different reasons why you shouldn't do the thing. Learn to keep your own counsel, do your own work, and then when you're ready, you know, allow other people to know about it. Just really good, um, like really good advice overall, especially for someone like me that tends to be, I get excited when I want to do a new thing and then I immediately want to share it. And it's like, no, you have to allow the magic to germinate in the dark. Allow the idea to settle in yourself first. Keep your own counsel before putting the information out there. And it's just a good reminder, you know? Yeah, really, really, really good. I encourage anybody, whether you feel like you're creative or not, do the artist way and do it with friends, do it with a community. It's so much better that way, really. Um, and in fact, I think I'm definitely going to read, I'm going to go through it again because this time I was so focused on keeping up with the weeks. I was so focused on keeping up with the work that I feel like I didn't give myself enough time to really dive into the exercises, right? And the artist dates. I was okay with like, the 3 pages of writing. I was pretty consistent with that for the most part. Um, but I want to go through it again and focus more on the activities and the exercises. Because at the end of each chapter, she gives these tasks, and there's usually about 10. So if you think about it in a week, that's maybe like a couple of tasks a day at the most. Um, but that on top of like the journaling and things like that, and then the artist dates, I feel like I want to do this one more time and focus more on the tasks and the artist dates because I didn't this go round. I don't think I did any real artist dates. I maybe did like one or two. So yeah. All right. I wonder, is this thing stuck? She's stuck. She's not stuck. She's gonna go off soon. So yeah, that's my little tidbit of wisdom from Julia Cameron that I wanted to share today. Mm. And if we're feeling good, let's go ahead and tap back in. Sis Lauren says, I love giving ourselves permission to do something again and again, to learn something new through it. Yeah, absolutely. Gain something new through it. That's the beauty of being an adult, boy. This is the thing I love about being an adult. I can just, you know, and especially like someone who is like not married, no kids, it really allows me to lean into the things that are super important to me. And not to say that you can't if you're married with children, it's just it can be a little bit more challenging, right? Like your partner is going to have their needs and their expectations, um, and your children have their needs and expectations. So your attention is spread out, and so while I don't feel like this aspect of my life is going to last forever, I want to take advantage as much as possible. All right, friends, another 25 minutes on the clock. Let's get into it. All right, friends. The alarm just went off. And that is our hour. How are you feeling? I have to say, I'm pretty happy with this book. Oh, there's like questions and answers in the back. I didn't even know that. That's so cool. Okay. Uh huh. Creative clusters. Feeling accomplished. Found some really old photos. Ooh. Lauren, where are they photos of? Are they photos of like your family, of yourself? Um, when we were talking about the photo albums earlier, I realized like I don't have a whole lot of photos of myself when I was a kid. Photos of me back in Girl Scouts. Oh my God. If you are cool to share them with me later on, like send me a text. Oh, I'd love to see them. Buried amongst crafting supplies. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sweet, sweet Lauren as a baby girl. I know you were cute as a button. Okay, yeah, yeah. When I went back home, I was able to get some pictures of my family, and I don't have my wallet in here. Um, but I have like smaller size pictures of my family when we were kids, me and my brothers, and my parents when they were younger too. Like you know those pictures that you get the family photos of like Olin Mills or like Sears, you know. Um, yeah, those are treasures because I don't have very many pictures of me when I was a kid too. And you were active in Girl Scouts. I was active in sports. So I did like gymnastics, right? And I know that my mother took photos and video of me at my gymnastics meets, but I don't know where they are. I haven't seen those pictures in years. Oh yeah, yeah. So JC Penney photos. Uh-huh. The JC the poses. The cute little poses, right? Yeah. That's so much fun. Oh my gosh. I've seen some big Bill on social media like do renditions of that, but like with their dogs. Like pictures of them with their little pets with like little starbursts around. Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's it for today. That's all I got. I hope that at some point this week you're able to take some time for yourself, maybe do a little writing, do something creative for your inner child, right? Or your inner teenager. I was thinking about like ways to get reconnected with my inner teenager. And I was like, the music I used to listen to when I was a teenager. Oh, there's a band out right now. Well, they've been out for a while, and I'm just really slow. But they do music that my inner teenage girl would have totally fangirl over. Lauren, I know I've talked to you about them. Sleep Token. I listened to them, and I'm like, oh my god, if I were 15, I would be one of those girls going to their concerts, making friendship bracelets and wearing like, you know, crazy outfits from Hot Topic and shit. Oh my God, that would have been me. Lauren says, thank you for this time and for sharing. Thank you for being here, Lauren. Thank you. We do. We do need to go to a concert and make bracelets. Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be so much fun. That would be so much fun. You know what? Next time they go on tour, we should definitely go. We should definitely go. All right, y'all. I'm going to make an announcement. I think that because we're getting into the summer, and people want to be outside. I want to be outside. You know, people can be traveling a little bit. I think that we should take this time and move it back an hour. So instead of 11 a.m. Mexico City time, we're going to do 10 a.m. So I'm going to move it to 10 a.m. next week. I'll make an announcement on, make a little post on my page here. And I think pushing it back an hour will be easier for everyone. And yeah, it'll give you more time to enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekend. All right, my friends, we'll see you next week. Take care.